If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on gate analog electronics. So today we will be solving again 5 questions starting from 101 to up to 105. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Question number 101, what they are asking: for the circuit shown below, taking the op-amp as an ideal, the output voltage V out in terms of input voltage V1, V2, V3, what should be? So again you will take nodal here. So this potential equal to this potential, but this is not 0 here, so let me take it is Vx, this is also Vx. So if it is Vx, you can take nodal here and you can take nodal here. So two nodal you can easily find. So if you do nodal here also you have to do, because there are two paths, not only single path that V1 will directly come. You don't know which one, V1 will come or V2 will come. So Vx minus V1 by 1 plus Vx minus V2 by 4 is equal to 0. So from here, if you do it, I am directly writing Vx equal to 4 by 5 V1 plus 1 by 5 V2. So this you keep. Next you do for this one. So it will be Vx minus V3 by 1 plus Vx minus V0 by 9, which is equal to 0. So if you put Vx there, and you will find your V0 is equal to 10 Vx minus 9 V3. So if you put Vx now here, it will be 8 V1 plus 2 V2 minus 9 V3. That is your, I think, option D. The circuit shown below assume op-amp ideal, which of the following is true? So again what you will do, this potential is already connected in ground, so this is also connected in ground, all these are grounded. So because current can flow in this direction, you don't know what will be the potential of this one. So you can see it is half of this one, because this is a grounding path. You see this path, this is a path. This is a path where this voltage, this is plus minus. So this voltage is divided into two resistors. So now you can say what is this voltage. Suppose this is Vx. So same will be here Vx. And this one, suppose I have written it Vy. So what will be your Vx? Vx, you can take nodal here, or you can directly write Vx equal to Vs by 2. Half of that one, because this Vs is divided. You see this path, it is divided into 2. Or you take nodal here. Vx minus Vs by 2 are Vx minus 0 by 2 are. So that will give you Vx equal to Vs by 2. Now next you take again nodal here. What will be the nodal here? So it will be Vx by R, Vx minus 0 by R plus Vx minus Vy by R is equal to 0. So R get cancelled, so you will find Vy is equal to 2 Vx. Now Vx equal to Vs by 2, so it is equal to Vs. So Vy is also you got. This one you got. Now at last you take again nodal here. So it will be Vy minus Vx by R plus Vy minus V0 by R, that is equal to 0. So from here also you will get V0 is equal to, if you put all this value, you will find it 2.5 Vs. So this is your answer. You put Vx, Vy is equal to Vs, Vx equal to Vs by 2, everything you put, you will get the answer. Sorry, there is one more. So what is this nodal? You see, don't get another branch I missed here. So it is Vy minus Vx by R. It is Vy minus, then another branch is there. That is Vy minus, that is, I am writing here, that is Vy by R is equal to 0. That is equal to 0. So this is your equation. In this equation you put all these values. So it is Vy by R, this. All three branch current sum is equal to 0. All are outgoing nodal, because this branch is their little branch. So if you do this one, your V0 equal to 2.5. Yes. The approximate transfer function for the circuit shown below of an ideal op-amp of the diode will be. So now what this type of circuit we have already done. First we will remove the diode. First you remove the diode. This diode is removed. So this is your V0. Once this diode is removed, no feedback is there. So this becomes your V0. So it will be just a comparator between these two. So if it is a comparator between these two, again your V0 can be two cases. V0 can be greater than 1, V0 can be less than 0 or greater than 0. So suppose I am thinking for this one, so I remove this diode to see whether it is forward biased or not. If I remove this diode, then what will happen? If the diode is, what will be this voltage? This voltage will be a simple either plus VSS or minus VSS, depending upon which one is greater. So if your Vi is greater than 0, so this is positive, so I assume this will be at higher potential, because this is already connected to grounded. So if this is not there, then negative is getting 0, and this is getting plus positive. So obviously output will be equal to, your V output is equal to plus VSS. Once this get plus VSS and this side is already 0, so think about this diode. This is plus, this is 0. So So this diode is forward biased. Now once this diode is forward biased, once this is forward biased, now the circuit is changed. Now what will be the circuit now? Now it will be a feedback. So it will be a feedback, this one. You see, this will be a closed path. So what will be, this will be a closed path, this, and this will be a closed path. This is the closed path and this is V0, this is the resistance. So you can see now. So what will be the, now it will be same as, because it is negative feedback, so this potential same, this potential will be V in, and this is the same potential V0, so V0 equal to V in. So once the diode get forward biased, then this is the connection, V0 equal to V in. So if V in is positive, then it will be V0 and V in will be same. If it is V in is positive means this side, then the output will be just, if you increase this one, if you increase V in, then V0 will also increase. So both positive. If you increase, this is also increasing. So obviously this one will be A or C, either of A or C, because in positive side if it increases, both are giving same. So now think about negative. So negative, again you remove this one, again we will start from first. Again I remove this one, so this is at 0 and this is at negative. So this is negative, this is 0, means this is at higher potential, so the output L minus VSS. So this side is minus VSS and this side is, so your output is at minus VSS. So this side is minus, not this output. Suppose this one you say V0 1, then you will get clear. This is V0 1. This is V0 1, this position. Because initially this is your output. If the diode is forward biased, then it is passed on to you. Otherwise it will remain at this one. So V0 1 is equal to minus VSS. So this is minus VSS, this is 0. So this diode is reverse bias. So no need to now think forward. The diode is reverse bias, then bus that stop. No need to analyze it further. It is stop. So nothing. So what will be your V0? V0 will be at 0 only. This potential only. Nothing will come out of here. Because this V0 1 will not come here. So it will remain at this position. And it is simply a comparator. So these two will not be also equal. So this is simple. V0 is equal to 0. So you see, that is your option A. So we have already discussed lots of questions on how, if there is diode, how to analyze that diode. So you should try this one. You should be able to solve it. Now question number 34. The op-amp shown in the figure is ideal. The impedance V in by I in. Again this type of questions is same, repeating the same idea. What is I in? Because no current can flow through this, it is negative feedback, and this is also same potential. So no current can flow, so whatever you got it here, it should be passed on to here. So your IN should be equal to this current, V in minus V0 by Z. V in minus V0. Now because these and these are same, what is this potential? What is V minus equal to V plus? What is V minus? Because it is V0. You see this path, you can take nodal here. Because this is V in, this is also V in. So both are V in. So you can take nodal here, or you can take nodal here. Nodal doesn't make any sense because you don't know this path. So you take nodal here V in, because this is V in means both these are same. Normally we take nodal here, but here this is also V in. So here nodal doesn't make sense because this we already know. This, if you do nodal, you will find this one. I1 is coming, this is equal to this one. Coming current equal to going current. So you take nodal here. So this by this minus this by this. What it will get? It will simple voltage division. You say V0 is divided into two resistance. So it will be V0. I am directly writing. You can do nodal also. There is no issue. So it will be this one. V in is equal to V0 R1 plus R2. So what will your current? So this current you know. You need to have between V in and I in. V in by I in. So you put V0 equal to this one. So if you take V0 by 2 common, it will be 1. V in by Z. And this will be just reverse, R1 plus R2 by R2. So if you do this one, you will find your V0 by V in by I in is equal to minus Z R2 by R1. In a common emitter amplifier, the unbiased emitter resistance provide. Okay. Now this is going to amplifier zone. It is a common emitter amplifier. So if you see the unbiased emitter resistance provide. If you are not biasing that, so this is your circuit, something of this fashion. If I draw something of this fashion, this is not biased, this emitter is not biased, so resistance is there, RE. So if you draw it, how the your H parameter model look like? It will look like this is your HIE, that is your beta into RE, and then this was your base terminal, so it was your IB, this was your emitter terminal. Now it will be, now this position is grounded, not the emitter is grounded, and there was a beta into IB. and there was R0 which was negligible, we don't use to write that one. Okay, this is my circuit now look like. So this is your output, this is your input side. Okay, now you see what is your output input look like. What is voltage shunt, current series? It is something of this fashion. Suppose if you see the first one, this is your output, this is your output. What is voltage shunt? The first one, if you see the first one, this one, so this is from feedback, this is from feedback, what you are getting your feedback, what you are taking and what you are giving. Feedback comes from this side, feedback comes from this side and this. So this is your voltage means this side and shunt means this side. If you say voltage shunt, that means this side should be voltage, this side should be shunt, which is also means shunt also. Voltage means it is shunt, so shunt. Okay. So what does this lead? Suppose this is my feedback loop or feedback instrument through which I am giving feedback. So if it is a voltage shunt, so you take voltage from here, and shunt means you connect it as a shunt. So what does it means? It is voltage, you are getting voltage from here and you are giving shunt here. So here you are taking output voltage, okay, this is voltage, and you are giving shunt here. Next you see what is current series, next one. So current series means you will take current from the output directly. Suppose this is my output, what should I do? Suppose this is current series I am doing. So this is my feedback. Suppose this is original path and this is feedback through which I am giving feedback. This is my input side, this is my output side. So in current series you will take the output current. There are load and you are connected in series. So you are taking the output current and you are giving in series. So this is connected in series. The supply is giving in series. You are given in series. This is your BM. So this feedback is connected in series with the input side. You see, in the input side this feedback is connected in series and the output side also series because it is current series. So current means this side and series means this side. So what you are doing? This is your output side. This is your input side. You are taking the output current. You see, this was they are talking about. The unbiased emitter resistance. What is this is providing? What type of feedback it is giving? What is the relation between input output? So you see the output circuit. Forget about input. What it is doing? It is taking output current through it. It is taking some sort of output current through it. So it is taking current, and then it is injecting. So it is current. It is shown. Now it's see the input side. Input side it is connected in series. This is your input side. It was connected in series. Had it not been there, if it is not there, then the output would have stopped here because this is my ground now. If it is resistance, then it is connected in series with the input. So it is current series. That is B. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.